All right, I'm back with Sebastian from Dripping, and I'd like to ask him the next question of the interview, which is, what advice do you have for people who want to form their own bands?
The advice I have for people that are starting bands and wanting to do this extreme music that we have, number one, keep it real, stay true to your heart, play what you love, don't be a follower. If you like a style, a certain way of playing, or a certain influence, do it. Do it 100%, but never stop being a fan. Because I think our music is declining because it's very easy to start a band now. Anyone could just buy a computer, have some kind of recording software, download some MIDI drums, and everyone starts a band. And the fans, nobody wants to be a fan. Everyone's in competition to see who's the most brutal, who's the most technical, who's this and who's that. And we're forgetting to be fans of some of the legends that I feel a lot of people and a lot of kids turn very entitled. They think they're bigger than what they are because they have maybe a big following on Instagram, which is not real. Instagram's not real. Sometimes people just follow you to follow you. It doesn't mean that they like your band. Your fan base is in the club that you're performing. And sometimes certain cities, are bigger turnouts than others, but it doesn't matter whether it's five people or 10,000 people. Just play your heart out. And like I said, be a fan, support other bands.
Right on. That's cool, man. I'm actually a fan of music myself. I'm going to be going to see Manitoba Metal Fest here in my city, which has Crowbar on the bill.
I love Crowbar. I'm waiting to get my record expunged. I hope Canada lets me. I had some prior dumb stuff that I done when I was younger. And I heard Canada with a criminal record, you're not allowed to travel there. But it's my record should be expunged pretty soon, and hopefully we can travel to Canada and we can hang out, man.
That would be cool, man, hanging out and possibly co-hosting a radio show together here at my suite if you have time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure.
Just trying to find my place in the questions, buddy. Sorry about this.
Take your time.
What social media outlets can the band be reached on?
We could be reached on. We have an Instagram account which is dripping. It's at drippingnj. I don't know the URL for Facebook. Um, there's an official dripping Facebook page, and then there's another one floating around. Uh, you can email drippingnj@gmail.com. We're also on every streaming platform. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music, YouTube, and obviously that's the way you guys could reach us if you need to. If you, we also have a big cartel. If anybody wants to buy some merchandise, and Craig, I have to mail you some dripping stuff. I've got to mail you a dripping shirt for next time you do your show.
Okay.
Just drop me your address on WhatsApp.
Okay, I will. I'll do it after the interview, though, so we can get the interview done first.
Sounds good.
You just came off a tour with Dripping. Would you like to talk about this tour and how long it was, where you hit, and who you played with for the bands in the show?
We did a small 7 day tour. We played with Fragmentation, Hacksaw. We were the headlining guys. It was fun. We did 3 dates in New York, and we did the rest in Florida. And we did Syracuse. We did Brooklyn 2 nights in a row, and Brooklyn was amazing. Both nights in Brooklyn were super packed. Um, the one Brooklyn show we did on Sunday, we did Mutilated Fest on Saturday, and we did a mixed crossover venue on Sunday, which was very shocking that we had a great turnout because we played with bands that were not we played with some metalcore bands, and it was a good show. And then we played here in Hollywood. We played Tampa, the skate park of Tampa, the legendary skate park, which was another amazing turnout. A lot of support from all the kids over there. We love Tampa. And we finished up with Daytona. It was a fun show. Fragmentation's a great band out of Tampa, and Hacksaw is another great band out of South Florida that's up and coming.
Right on. Is there plans for touring this upcoming year?
We're gonna take a little break. We're playing. I want to say we're playing one of our last shows. We're playing New Jersey Metal Fest. It's gonna be great. The headliner has not been announced yet, but it's a huge headliner. I know one of the days Gorgasm's headlining, and the next day there's a huge headliner not announced yet, which it's a very iconic death metal band. We're very excited to be asked to play that show. After that, I think we're going to take a little break so we can work on album number two. And then towards the end of 2026, we're going to start playing shows again. And 2027 is when we're really going to hit the road hard. Hopefully, we get asked to be on one of those big tours by someone, but I can't tour 30 days in a row. I could do like mini stuff, like 7 days, 10 days, 5 days. With my current living situation, we have two dogs and a cat, and it's not very easy to travel these days.
I hear you there, man. And just so you know, if you see Vinny from Vicious Circle when you're in New Jersey, say hello to him from Metal Crate for me, bro.
For sure, I will.
Okay. What are some ideas you're planning for your next release? I'd like to release any information about how this is coming along.
So our next release, we're planning on doing dripping on steroids. It's going to be more brutal than our earlier stuff, more abstract, very surprisingly, very, shocking people with the element of surprise. We're going to stay to our style. It's going to feel like you travel to another dimension.
Cool. I got three more left in the interview. I need some station IDs from you, Sebastian.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you, I said I have three more questions for the interview, and I'll need some station IDs from you.
Okay.
Yeah, the last one is, do you have the third last question of the interview is that is my bad. Do you have any other products you'd like to give a plug to of yours in this interview?
Uh, yes, I'd like to thank all my NYDM brothers worldwide. I like to give a big shout out to Mortician, Will, the Old School Brothers in Eternal Suffering. Love to thank my band for doing such hard work. Uh, like to thank the guys in Scumbag who were very welcoming when we recently played New York. Uh, that question, Craig, I'd like to thank you and thank you for having us. Thanks to all our fans in Canada. We will try to be there soon, and hopefully they listen to your radio show. And if they don't, I will definitely make sure we advertise you on our social platforms.
Right on. And this last one is a little bit of a tricky one. It's about the label you're currently on. How's it feel being currently on Mega Stomp Records?
We're not on Maggot Stomp Records. Scott put one dripping release out for us, but we're not technically on the label. We're actually in current negotiations with a label out of Canada. I can't really disclose the name yet because nothing's been formally signed and we're kind of going back and forth with the contract, but we're very excited to be on this label from Canada. They have an amazing roster and they look like they're doing the right thing for their bands, and we're glad to be able to uh, get on with them very soon. We're working it out right now.
Right on. Sorry about getting the wrong label there, buddy. It happens
No, it's okay.
sometimes.
We did have a release on Maggot Slam, but it was that. I mean, we they just put our EP out and that's it. And uh, I'm thankful for it, thanks to Scott, but it was just that, just the one EP.
Okay, all good. And the last question I think is, what new band news do you have on the dripping front? As in anything we might have missed in this interview?
Um, we're playing in New Jersey Death Fest May 16th. We're playing the second day. There are some amazing bands playing. Final Resting Place, To Violent Vomit, which is Disgorge with a different name. Um, I'm trying to think who else is playing. I don't have the flyer. Let me pull the flyer out so I can plug up the
Okay,
band correctly, if you don't mind. Gutter Christ Productions is putting on the show. He's a personal friend of mine. He does he does good for us. He takes care of his bands. He really does it out of love. So we're playing with so the first day is Gorgasm headlining, uh, To Violent Vomit. Jesus, I can't read a lot of these names. And we play the second day, which is Sunday, the fest is Saturday, May 16th. We play Sunday, May 17th. Torso Fuck. The headliners, it's not yet to be announced. Condemned, Gaffed, Dripping, Pink Mass, and yeah, I wish I could read the other names. I'm also the owner of Disintegration Records. We're finally making our first drop, which is going to be uh, a remake of the Fermento Symbols T-shirt. We're very excited to release that. We're also going to be releasing the Dripping demos on CD, up and coming. And look out for our new album that's in the works. If you see us, come check us out if we're local to your city. If not, you could always catch us on Spotify, YouTube, any and all social streaming platforms. And I hope everybody listens to your radio show, Craig. You're great.
right on. Thank you very much for your time, man. Now for the station IDs. Right on is hey, this is Sebastian of Dripping and listening to Mangled Music Radio.
Awesome, man. It's been
When
great,
you,
Craig. Thank you
whenever
very
you're
much.
ready to do that, I need a recorded station ID from you. I just said what you needed to say. Hey, this is Sebastian of Dripping, and you're listening to Mangled Music Radio whenever you're ready.
This is Sebastian from Dripping, and you're listening to Mangled Music Radio, Canada's best.
And I'll need one for Rock Addict Radio as well, because I'm on
Uh,
two stations at the same time.
so what's the other one?
Rock Addict Radio.
This is Sebastian, and I'm tuned into Rock Addict Radio. I'm Dripping's guitarist.
That's good, buddy. And then I need one last one for my personal show, Craig's Metal Storm.
This is Sebastian from Dripping, and I'm at Craig's Metal Storm show. Everybody, tune in.
Cool. Thank you very much for the station IDs and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, my brother. I'll talk to you soon, man. Thanks for everything, Craig.